Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Anyway, we are looking ahead to tomorrow's Xfinity series for NASCAR. Obviously, that is for Saturday, June 20th. We will also be doing a regular NASCAR for tomorrow, for Sunday for the big boys. Uh, just reminder, this race is at Talladega, both of them. And if you guys aren't too familiar with Talladega, well, definitely a GPP place for NASCAR. Anything can happen here. There's a thing called the Big One, which is the big reg, anywhere from 10 to 15 cars in it. So, and that usually happens at the end. And so anything can happen here. So hopefully your driver's not in it here at the end. So that is that. Anywhere last Sunday was not too bad for us here. We went 2 for 2 in NASCAR, regular and then Xfinity as well. Anyway, this is how we did for. I think this was on. I think this was on the main one there at Homestead, and obviously this was from 2 weeks ago that I showed you guys. So overall, not too bad. 3 for 3 so far in the last three. Um, Slates for NASCAR for Xfinity. I think 3 for 4 actually for NASCAR, Xfinity. And so, yeah, would love to have you guys, hit us up if you guys need any help. Just message us on Twitter. That will be down there in the comment section below. Just message us and we'll help you guys out as much as we can. And yeah, this is for FanDuel and for DraftKings. So definitely message us for sure. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be looking ahead to this week's slate. Like I said, it is at Talladega, so anything happens, a lot of wrecks. This is the place that a lot of wrecks happen at. So, um, on paper, these are the guys that I like, but like I said, anything can happen at this place. So, um, yeah, so we'll kind of go through some of the guys that I like here. These are some of the top here. Justin Haley, not bad, but starting first, still not too bad, but anything could happen. So he's not the highest on my list, but still, I do like him in my player pool. Don't mind a little bit of Chase Briscoe either. He's more expensive, but still a solid option. One guy I definitely do like that will probably be in a lot of my lineups, and mostly all of them, is Justin Allgaier. We'll do what we did last week, and we'll try to give you guys a couple core. Allgaier easily could be in the top five here at the end of it, depending on the big crash. But Allgaier for sure, one of my top favorites to win this one and finish very well in fantasy points as well. The other pure top racer that I'm probably going to have in mind is Noah Gragson. Gragson has been, once again, this guy's been racing pretty well recently. 1, 2, 3, 5. So easily could finish in the top five. Um, so I do like him. I don't mind AJ Allmendinger, but man, this guy is expensive at 10,008. But yeah, I mean, this guy usually starts last for the most part. I think because it's because of the points. So wherever you are in the points, that's where you start. So yeah, this guy should be very expensive, but also if he finishes anywhere in the top 10, you're going to be making. He's going to have quite a bit of fantasy points, but you're paying for him 10,800. But I mean, if you can get him in there, definitely not too bad of a pick that we're looking at this week. But like I said, the dude's pretty dang expensive here. See who else we're looking at. Don't mind Galding either. He's starting 21st in this one. I think this is his first race, I think. But overall, I got him projected actually pretty high here in this one, starting 21st at 6,300. That's a pretty good price tag for you guys. Some of the other guys that we're looking at, Burton, not too bad either. Riley Herbs, I don't mind him. A lot of these guys, Joe Gaff, not projected too high for me, from about 30, 35, but he's only $5,600. But he should finish in the top 20 though, so I don't know how much you're going to get fantasy points wise. Check, you can look at him. I really don't mind Timmy Hill. He is starting 33rd. I always have issues with him, but he's probably one of your better, cheaper options if that's the way you're going. You could easily go Timmy here, and you got a ton of money here at 8,300 to go get somebody. Well, not a ton of money, but you could easily go get Herbs here and go spin up to one of these guys, Alfredo or Snyder or even Williams that I mentioned just a little bit ago. He's also, like I said, in a pretty good spot. Check, you can look at him, Joe Gaff, but I don't really want to get another cheap guy. I'd rather just probably go get Williams. Alex Laby's not too bad either at 92. Both those guys are pretty good options. Like I said, these are all the guys that I kind of have in my player pool here. So the guys that, like I said, that stick out to me is Hill, Alex Levy, Josh Williams, Riley Herbst, Joe Gaff, if you need someone pretty cheap. And then the main guys I'm looking at, like I said, is Algier. Don't mind a little bit of Burton, Ross Chastain. But my two big boys is Algier and Noah Gragson for sure. And like I said, all those other guys are definitely in play, Chastain. But it just depends on if you can get those guys or not. That's the big thing. And also, like I said, Harris Burton, probably one of my uh, other top dogs. I already mentioned him, but one of the other guys I don't mind here tonight. Sorry, for tomorrow. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm giving you guys for kind of my core four, and then like I said, build around some of those other guys for sure. As I mentioned, Herbst, you got Haley if you want to. Then, as I mentioned, you have Snyder and Williams and Levy. Those are the other top guys that you could probably afford. Probably won't be able to afford too many of these guys up here. I mean, if you can, then you can go Burton. He's probably like I said, my top dog if you can go that way. Besides AJ Allmendinger, but he's pretty dang expensive. I mean, 5,900, you'd have to drop pretty low down there. But that's kind of what we're looking at. Short and sweet video. And like I said, as normal, if you guys want to hit us up on Twitter for you guys need some help on FanDuel and DraftKings, love to help you guys out. And like I said, we got PGA going on Thursday. So far, we're looking pretty solid. I know it's only through 2 rounds, but most of our guys are in the top 15, so looking pretty good for PGA this week. So that is it. Short and sweet video. Not too much you could really do on NASCAR. Um, but like I said, once again, these are some of the guys in my player pool. If if you want to fill in the rest of them. So yeah, that is it. Like I said, hit us up on Twitter, and we will have another NASCAR video coming up here, probably just in a little bit here. So definitely check that one out as well. So that is it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it. Hit that sub button as well. And yeah, I mean, hopefully NBA is gonna play. We'll see. Looks like the virus is getting a little bad here, so I mean, hopefully it levels off because I want some NBA really bad. Obviously, you guys do as well. So, all right, guys, that is it, and definitely check out the next NASCAR video. All right, talk to you guys a little bit later on.